Test, 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 test. 1, 2. The stream should have gone offline for a brief second, and you should be able to hear me now. But with that out of the way, let's get to Animal Crossing. Let me refresh this real quick. Also, yeah, sorry if that confused you or anything. I just sent it offline for like a second, turned it back on right away. But yeah, let's get this show on the road. Let me just, there's my Switch. Okay, I guess we'll see once we get in game if the volume is too loud, or if I need to adjust it. Let me finish this discussion, then I'll watch this cool stream. Gotcha. Now, this in school's very important. So definitely, pay attention to that and, get your stuff done. That's more important than watching my stream. Oh, I guess my microphone was muted. I don't know how long it's been muted. I think I might have muted it to cough or something and forgot to unmute it. Oh, whoops. No, I don't want the candle. I already bought one. Thank you. But as I was saying, was on the deserted islands, lots of stuff, ended up leaving it on the floor, because I had no space. 67. Ugh, it went even lower than this morning. Okay. Now I'm gonna go pay off my home loan, and get a bigger house tomorrow. Now that all that's cleared up. It's been very much muted. I see. How is my sound compared to the game audio? Because it's a different balance with the capture device. Just to know if I need to adjust it at all. Don't I have the recipe for simple wooden fence already? It's pretty good, not horrible yet. Okay. Let me see here. I could have sworn I had the recipe for that simple wooden fence. I'm pretty sure they just gave it to you. I don't know why they would sell it. Unless I don't have it. I don't think that would be considered a houseware, would it? No, it's probably... It's not miscellaneous. It's not equipment. Spiky fence, imperial fence. Oh, okay. I guess they didn't give me the recipe. They just gave me a bunch of the fencing. So if I want to make more, I do have to buy. Okay. Sure, whatever. Yes, I would like to make another selection. The other fucking fence that you're selling. And I guess just to hold on to it, another Nook Miles ticket. Because I would like to go to more deserted islands tonight. Just to get more money. No, I'm good for now. Then go to the ABD. It's time to pay off my loan. Some pockets. Full amount. I finished paying off my home loan. And then let me just deposit some of what's left. I'll just do like 50k for now so I have some money on me. Paid off your loan in full. I expected nothing less, of course, but occasions like these are cause for celebration, huh? Suppose are also a good time to take stock and reflect. Yes, I'm sure your home is quite comfy in its current configuration, but what if it could be bigger? Oh, I assure you that it can indeed be bigger. A bigger home means more space for furniture and more storage. Oh, it increases storage. And now that I have introduced some possibilities, I will leave it at that. Do please come see me if you'd like to hear more, Yeah, I want a bigger house, Nook. Everyone might think I'd recommend making the room larger. That would require taking out a loan for 198,000 bells. Interested? Yeah. I'm so happy for you. I'm gonna make sure construction begins right away. Oh, it occurs to me. This might be a good time to consider a new color for your roof, don't you think so? like my blue roof. Well, let me see what the aqua roof looks like. New Horizons roofs. Images. Actually, you know what? I'm kind of digging that aqua. Okay, tomorrow that will be done. It'll match my hair a little bit. Plus, my husband already has the blue roof, so it'll be slightly offset instead of our houses looking the same. Actually, I think he has his expanded house already done today. Let's see what to do now. Oh, I gotta redeem my Nook miles. Responsible bill payer. And redeem Nook miles. So I got some of those back. Wait, was that? Oh, spend bills. Okay. And I guess I'll see what furniture is for sale. How much is his bike? 5,100 bells? Fine, I'll take it. Let's catch some fish, sell some shells. I don't know if going to a deserted island during the day would still get me good fish and bugs, so I don't know if I'm gonna do that right now. Oh, let me learn these recipes real quick. Simple wooden fence. And the country fence. Done. We go to, oh, my money tree. Ah, but this is one of the shitty ones that I accidentally only put 1,000 in. Yep. F. Well, the coconut trees are coming along good. They're almost grown. Oh. Money. Let me do this over here so I don't fuck it up again. Put away. There we go. 10,000. Now come over here. Bury and hole. Got him. Oh, I don't have my good X on me. Let me go get the X. Sorry, I don't want to talk to you right now. Move to pockets. Then I can just chop that tree down that I just got the money from, because the money trees only give money once, I think. So it's not worth it to keep them there if it's just gonna be taking up space. Smack, smack, smack. And shovel. Yo, Don. Yo, what's up? Oh shit, I sat down. And then plant. Boop. And that'll be a good money tree. Let me see this. I got a message real quick. Okay. Hey, Blavers. Assess these fossils, my guy. Oh wow, really? Only one new thing. Okay. Goodbye. Jolly good. Let me see. Oh wait, I think it's in my storage. I don't think I have the customizable phone case on me. Because I did get that. Yeah, I don't have it on me. Shit. I wanted to try customizing that to have a nice phone case. Let's go get some more shells, because I do gotta sell 10 of those. That's 5, 6, 7. What are you? Ugh. Sea bass. But there's I saw a present. Oh, there it is. Oh, it'll take a little bit to get here. Let me just come up here real quick. Grab some more shells. Oh, message in a bottle up here. Oh crap, actually I don't think I have my slingshot on me. Fuck, I hope it doesn't despawn when you go indoors. I guess we'll find out. We go on this journey together. I really hope that present doesn't despawn, but if it does, it's not like I could have done anything except already have had my slingshot on me. Alright, let's take a look. Let's see, I believe it flew past around here, so it'd be a little up north. No, it looks like it despawned. Ugh, that's frustrating. You know what I need to do? I need to see what it takes to make a outdoor DIY bench, because then I could have just made one before it flew away. And it wouldn't have despawned because I wouldn't have had to go indoors. Let's craft. Is it housewares? Simple DIY workbench. So I need to get some hardwood. I might as well just pick some up off the floor, hit some stuff and whatever, instead of... instead of going to my house and getting it. Just because I haven't really hit that many trees today, so I might as well. That's another hardwood. Is that 5 yet? Yeah, it is. Okay. This is something that's been a long time coming. I should have made this some time ago already, just to have it for convenience sake. But I just kept putting it off. Might as well do it now. Because now I can craft without having to come to this tent. Now the question is, where do I put it? I guess up here somewhere by my house would be nice. Let me see. Drop. Place. Oh wait, I can learn this and that'll clear up a spot. Wild log bench. Just in case I need all that space. Oh, my pockets are full already. Bury it again, hold on. Oh, because I fucking picked up the other thing by accident. Plant. Grab this. Now I believe that this should be enough space for the workbench, and I can just have it here between all my flowers. Yep. Cool. That worked out. Now I can just put this stuff back. Oh wow, that was a loud car. And I can just go sell this stuff. I want to sell. Let's see, this. I guess these flowers I don't really need right now. Everything looks like it. You know I gotta go, so goodbye. Okay. Well, have a good rest of your day, or night, or whatever time zone you're in. Thanks for stopping by and sticking around for so long. I really appreciate it. I guess I gotta capture a memory. I can take a picture next to all my turnips. You're welcome, I enjoy it. Oh, I'm in the same time zone as you, by the way. You're welcome, I enjoy these streams. See ya. Well, I'm glad that you've been enjoying the streams. That really means a lot. And that's funny that we're in the same time zone. So you're on West Coast? Nice. But yeah, have a good one. I don't want to keep you too long if you have to go. One second. Okay, so next things... Actually, let me look at the Critterpedia, because maybe I can go to the island now and still make a decent amount of money. Let me see, what was worth... I mean, wasps are worth a lot. Emperor butterflies. So they're basically around from 6 to 6-ish. So they're not around quite yet. Okay. What else was worth a lot? There wasn't really any bugs that were worth a lot. Unless I could catch a tarantula. It's mostly the fish. So let's see the fish. Like the oarfish is definitely... Okay, so the oarfish is always around. Active throughout all 24 hours of the day, I guess. Football fish will be active at about 4. Let's see, what else? The barred knife jaw is all hours. Red snapper, all hours. Sturgeon? I don't remember if you were worth a lot. Oh, I need to get a bluegill for the museum. Where do I get bluegill? In the river for like the next hour. So I guess I'll do that, and once I do that, I will head over to the Oh, another present. Got it. Let me put that here. Put this over here. A breaker. I don't know what that means. Unless it said beaker and I had... No, it does say breaker. Strange. I'll hold on to that for a second. Let me think. That said just, like, river in general, right? For the bluegill. So, let's get the fishing rod out. Just take a look along the river and see if we find... I don't know what size shadow I'm looking for, which might be an issue, but I guess we'll see. Okay. And empty a can? This empty can could be repurposed. Okay, what's the DIY idea? Oh, a succulent in a can. Okay, I'll do that. That's cute. But some of these DIY ideas kind of suck with the trash. I do appreciate, like, the recycling aspect of it, but some of this stuff is just... I mean, the one for finding 3 tires is just a stack of 3 tires that you can place. Like, if you just want tires around, I guess. Pale chub. I mean, at least the one for 1 tire is it turned it into this, which is like half a tire into the ground, and it's just like a seat. So at least it's useful, but the other one is just literally 3 tires stacked on top of each other, crafted by having 3 tires. Like, what's the point? Pool of tires. I don't know, maybe some people like it, I just don't see the appeal. Oh, is that it? Yeah. Cool, so I must have caught one of those and then sold it before I had the museum. I'm scaring away a bunch of stuff right now. Sorry, just answering a message real quick. Okay. Hey, Blavers. I have another fossil. And then I have at least 1 donation, but maybe 2 if this fossil is new. Yeah, I'll donate it. I'm a bit busy for the explanation now. Maybe next time. Oh, the pale chub is near too, so there you go. I got 3 things now. So that's nice. Alright, you're out and about today. How you doing? Let's chat. I love long walks, they keep your feet entertained. Okay. Let's see, there was somebody new moving in today, and then somebody new moving in tomorrow. I believe the second house was this one. Yeah, oh, that's a cute house. This is the frog. I just moved here. My name's Puddles. You're Dawn, right? Hey, I'm deep in the middle of unpacking, but I'm done. You should totes come over. Oh my gosh, you're gonna freak out about how adorbs my place is once it's fully finished, Splish. Oh, she's cute. I like this wallpaper. I guess I get to hang out with her tomorrow. The bamboo's even taller now. It's not quite fully grown yet, but I wonder if I can see the house for this one yet, or if it's still... No, it still looks like this. Okay. Let's see what this is. No, not the sign shot. Fishing rod. See if I come at a... There we go. No. Oh right, I should get the... Oh, hey, what's up? Hey Don, thanks for coming over to say hi. It's really cool that I made a new friend the same day I moved, so I brought a present for you today. This makes us officially licensed friends now. Thank you. A plain wooden shop sign. I made it back on my last island. It's the best one I've ever made. No sharp edges, no bad smells, and weighs what it's supposed to. We're gonna be the bestest friends that ever friended. Brr. Nice. Now I need to go get some weeds so I can make this thing. So 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. Or wait, actually I can just craft it here because I don't need to go to the tent anymore. Let's craft. I guess it would be under like miscellaneous maybe? Yep, there it is. Let's do it. Oh right, I wanted to put the bike by this guy's house. Now, does this mean a breaker, like a fuse box or whatever? Is that what this is? Kind of. Guess I can just put that here. God, why does it go so high up? Whatever. I guess it'll be a little hidden detail of my house. Guess I can put this lantern away, put a succulent plant. Two smokers. I guess 2 other people are getting this smoker. Maybe I can put one by this guy's house. And one... Where's the other house? Down here. Well, maybe on this side so it doesn't blow into the clothes. Y'all have some beefy bros. I'm sure you like to smoke your meat. And cheese, I guess. Yeah, it's like sausages and bacon and cheese and whatever. Close that back up. What to do? Oh, right. Enough miles. Trash fishing. 2 out of 3. What was it you were selling this morning? Right, I already bought some of this stuff. See you next time, yep. That was quick. Oh. Well, at least I got me Nook Miles. I guess. No, I don't know why I hit it already. So let me go get that clam. Is there any clams here? Doesn't look like it. Give me 1 second. Here, I'll put my character on their phone, and then I'll be on my phone for a quick second. Okay, 1 more second. Okay, for real now. Let's get a move on. Oh, why is this? Oh, there we go. Read that for some reason. Okay. For the next 30 minutes, I'll probably... If I'm still streaming in 30 minutes, I'll go to a deserted island and start trying to make money, because it seems to be the earliest that some of the more expensive stuff will spawn that isn't just around all day, like the oarfish and the red snapper and whatnot. Seems there's like a few extra later in the day that start spawning, also worth a good amount. Sea bass. Ah, fucking horse mackerel. Okay. I mean, like, I'll sell it. I'm not on a deserted island right now, so it's not like I gotta throw it back. It's just fucking not worth shit. Can I throw my line into that little piece of water there? Guess not. That would have been funny. Let's see, maybe standing right here. Maybe if I... Oh, I don't have the fish bait on me. Oops. Oh, I guess I can go... Oh! Yeah, there's something here. Another sea bass. Tis the life of an Animal Crossing player to catch a million sea bass. I'm guessing it's another one. Yep. Okay. Oh. Fuck this fish, there's a present over there. Some shot. What is it? Pop-up toaster. Okay, I'll switch the dab with that. So it's easier to line up the stuff I need to sell in a little bit. Where's my fishing rod again? Oh, guess not. This little buddy has other plans. Okay, another bitterling. Did I donate the bitterling or did I just catch it? I have to always check for the earlier. Let me just go through all of them just to make sure. That way I'll know if it's a new fish. Let's see, I donated that. Donated the bluegill, that one was missing. Sturgeon, sea butterfly, squid. It seems okay. And for the insects, I'm pretty sure I donated all the insects that I found so far. I don't think I'm missing any of them. Hermit crab, snail. No, yeah, okay. So I got everything there. So anything new will be going to the museum because it's new. Let me see, I'm checking this for a front real quick. They're looking for some red boots, but the boots I have are green. So. Oh well. Hopefully I can help her find the shoes she wants. But we'll see what I get in my store, I guess. No, not really store, pop-up tent. Let's see, do I already just happen to have some? Let's see. Now my friends are talking about tools. We're going. Yeah, I wonder if the golden tools. I'm sure they're in this game again, but I wonder if they are unbreakable. Or if it's still breakable, but they last a very long time. Ooh. So I was gonna check this box because I haven't opened it. Oh, what is this? Oh, cardboard box. I'll claim it. I mean, I guess I can take this recycled part that's been sitting in there and just sell it with the rest of this shit. Where am I going? Oh, right, I was gonna put this cardboard box somewhere. So I can put something on top. It's kind of like having a table. I can just fucking pop something up on it. Oh, like this lantern. I can just put cardboard box and then lantern. So the UI doesn't come out. Just want to take a picture of my little house. It looks pretty cozy, I think. Okay, now to the store to sell. And it is 3:36, so I still got a little while before I head off to a deserted island. So all this stuff here. It's not gonna be that much. Wow, 3,000 bells. Let me check something here real quick. Okay. Got a friend coming over to buy this candle. Let's see. I think you can buy multiple. I bought one this morning, and it is still there. Would you want me to? open up my town real quick. I want visitors. Online play. Roger. Opening the gate now. Okay. I forgot to look at this toaster. Maybe I should put that down instead of the lantern. Let me see. I want to see what this toaster looks like. Place item. Oh, I mean, it's a toaster. Oh, I can put the toast in. Does it just pop back up on its own? Does, yeah, okay. That's cute. Oh. Toasters toast. They do toast. They toast toast. Toastily. I'm glad that they didn't make that item a fire hazard though, because it controls itself, so you can't just leave it toasting forever. You hit A on it and then a few seconds later it pops back out. You can't just indefinitely toast, because that would definitely burn your house down if you somehow rigged a toaster to stay on literally forever. you wouldn't have a house, and I don't think Tom Nook would appreciate me burning the house he built overnight down. Alright, let me see. Do I want to put this lantern anywhere? I don't really have anywhere to put it right now. I might just pop this thing into storage for now. Until tomorrow when I have more space. Oh wait, you're probably at the store already. Hello. Wait a minute. Oh, I didn't mean to leave. Whoopsie doodle. bought 8 candles. Nice. If you ever need more of them, at least now they're in your catalog so you don't have to wait for them to be available. Also, I swear, looking at you under those glasses, your face looks a little fucky, so I think you need this. You can look at the clothes that I have for sale over here, but selection isn't much. But maybe you'll find something you like in there. Hold on, because I just remembered I'm not carrying my ocarina right now. I should have pulled that out of storage. Wrong button. I wanted to keep this on me too. Oh, wrong thing. Okay, that's fine. Where is... There it is. Beautiful. Now this is music. Same. I've been serenading all my friends when I visit them with my beautiful, beautiful music. Oh, if you follow me, you can meet my new villager. Well, I guess 2 new villagers, but one of them is still moving in. The other one was around here. Oh, there he is. Actually, I don't need to pull this out. I can keep the ocarina out. This is where my bridge is. Somewhere. Oh, my bridge is way up there. Fuck that. Slurp. This is much shorter. Throsh. This is quality content. This is quality music. Oh, chef's kiss. I'm surprised you don't pass out from holding it too long. I can't wait till tomorrow when I can actually interact with her. But it seems she doesn't come with the same default shirt that she had in older games in this one. Because she used to wear like a pink shirt covered in like hearts as her default shirt in other games. It's very, very cute. She's still very cute, but it was a very good shirt she used to wear. Oh, that's bamboo. Let me just type bamboo. I can give you a shoot of it when it's done growing, but I have to warn you to be very careful with bamboo in your town if you're listening to the stream. Because if you don't keep an eye on it, it can get pretty out of hand. Oh, you are good. Yeah, bamboo when it's done growing will drop shoots around it like every day or two or whatever. I don't know the exact timing of it, but if you don't pick up the shoots, yeah, it spreads because the shoots stay in the ground, and if you leave them in the ground, they start growing, and then you have to like shovel them out. So I mean, I'm gonna let it do that to some extent, but not too much because I don't want it to like, you know, be all over the entire island. I want it to spread a little bit because I want more than one bamboo grown, but you know, the more bamboo you have, the harder it is to get rid of. Yeah, like real bamboo. I wish I could play the ocarina while I was taking a picture. running. I'm gonna go back to my island. Alright, sounds good. I'm glad you could get 8 candles while you were here. I'm sure you will put them to good use. I gotta visit your island at some point and check out your house once you have all those candles around. Of course, you can visit anytime. Well, almost anytime when I'm not visiting someone already or if I'm on a deserted island. You physically cannot, but otherwise. Soon, TM. Have you at least paid the 5,000 Nook miles to, pay off the first home loan or whatever so you can get a house? Nice. Then you're pretty much set for decorating. Tomorrow I'll have a bigger house. Oh, you too! Nice, we're both gonna have bigger house tomorrow. That wasn't the emote I meant to do, I meant to wave. Bye bye. Honestly, I unlocked the emotes because one of my villagers randomly came up to me and started emoting and was like, "Hey, do you know how sometimes you talk to me and I do this? Now you can do this too." I was like, "Okay. Thank you for teaching me how to have emotions." It was one of my first 2 villagers, so I don't know if it has to be one of them that teaches it to you or not, but I only have a handful too, so it's like, you get some. But there's a whole bunch I haven't unlocked. Seems these are like the 4 that you start with, and then at some point you get like a fuck ton more, and then you just kind of customize which like 8 you want on this wheel to have access to at all times. But you can also just hit Y and just do it from there, but you get like a little wheel that you can have 8 for quick access, which is just like the right trigger. So I mean, I'm hoping at some point soon I unlock more because nobody's mentioned it to me again, so I don't know how you get the rest of them. Maybe another villager will just come up to me one day and just give me more emotions. But I mean, I got a nice few to start with, so I don't know if everybody starts with like the same 4, if you get like a random set of 4 or something, but they seem pretty standard, so I would think that these are like 4 that everybody gets. Oh, and it's 4 o'clock now, so perfect timing, because this is when I was planning on going to a deserted island for a little bit and trying to make some money. And maybe seeing if I find a new villager or something while I'm out there. So I would love more I want to get to the point where I have the max number of villagers so that I can start booting people off my island. Because there's one villager I don't particularly care for. Actually, I'm surprised that I found a way to use amiibos in this game, but not for getting villagers to move in. There's like a photo studio that you can unlock. It seems by chance you just have to find an NPC that tells you about it. If you find Harvey, he'll tell you to go to his island, and it's like this weird photo studio thing where like, I don't know how to explain it. It's like a big house, and you can put any furniture you want in it that you've added to your catalog. Like anything that you've bought or whatever. You don't have to have it with you. You just have to have ever received it. And you can just put the furniture wherever you want, and then you can invite your villagers and dress them up however you want, and pose them and whatever. And if you have amiibos, you can scan the amiibos to get those villagers to show up, and also pose and dress them up and whatever to like take pictures. Yeah. It's definitely cute, but I was hoping, and I don't know if it's just that I haven't unlocked it yet or not, but I was hoping that there would be more direct use for the amiibos, like having certain villagers move in if you have their card or whatever, because I have a few of these cards, and there's a couple villagers I would like from my cards that I have to move in, but I mean, that might just not be a thing in this game, so who knows. I mean, I wouldn't be too terribly upset about it. It would just be nice to have an easier way of getting villagers that you want. I want to travel. Yep, that's right. Where'd you want to go? I want to use my Nook Miles ticket. Oh, you could see the option for like a split second there. It said go to Harv's Island. Time for... Wait, oh! I forgot to put stuff away. I'm a fool. Well, I guess I'm not getting that much on this island, but oh well. He even asked me if I was sure and everything, and then I said, yeah, wait, no. Alright, how fucked is my inventory right now? Okay, it's not that bad. I mean, like these weeds I can drop, this can be crafted into fish food and used, so really it's just like these two that are unnecessary right now. Here, I'll just make the fish food now. Oh, there's pears on this island. Nice. Fish food. Does that count as a tool? No. Other? Yes. How useful is the fish food? It's fairly useful. Let's see. Basically, it's got 2 uses. It's one, to summon a fish when there isn't, like, fish around. So, like, if you're not seeing a lot of fish, you can just use it to spawn a fish, but also if you see, like, a little fish, and you know it's gonna be one that's like not worth anything, if you throw the food on it, it re-rolls what fish is there. So you can like potentially change it from like a shitty fish to a really good fish. But it's really like RNG. So you just kind of, if you're gonna use the fish food, you're gonna have a lot of the fish food. Because its usefulness is like very luck reliant. Because usually you use fish food and you'll still just get shitty fish, but once in a while you could like re-roll a fish and get, you know, like a ore fish or something that's worth a fuck ton of money. I think a good use of time on this island is just going to be getting these pears, because that's a foreign fruit, and I think, if they're worth 500 each and you can stack them up to 10, that's 5k a stack. I mean, it's not the most money. I suppose there's definitely fish and bugs that are worth more than that, but that's something. Let me see. Let me hold this shovel. One here. I think this works a little more consistently than the way I used to do it, and then switch to... Oh, did not mean to jump. Okay. Still can't get that last hit. I don't know if that's possible. Maybe you need the shovel to get that last 8th hit. I've been selling my clams. I probably shouldn't. I mean, it's really up to you. I wouldn't say that the fish bait is necessarily like needed. I mean, I barely use it and I made a fuck ton of money last night off of fish. It's really like if you... I got my first 8 hit today, nice. I'd say the bait is useful if you don't have patience. Or if you just happen to be getting a lot of clams and just feel like making them, I guess. But, I mean, I've maybe made like 10 fish bait or something and used like 5 of it or something. I just end up, throwing back fish that aren't good and just running around and looking for more on the deserted islands. And then just, you know, waiting till I find them ones that are good. So, I mean, if you have patience, you don't really need it. If you don't want to sit there and fish forever, then it's probably useful. And it's really like a personal preference thing. I can't really just tell you, hey, keep all your clams, idiot. You have to use them for the fish bait. It's the most efficient way to play the game. Oh shit, gold. Like, I'm not gonna be like that. It's just... Oh, still next. It's really a matter of personal preference. I mean, it's Animal Crossing. There's no, like, wrong way to play the game, really, or, like, any... You know, there's no point in maximizing literally everything about the game. The point is to, like, relax and have fun with it, so... If you want to sell all your clams, sell all your clams, who cares? What's the gold used for? I found one so far. Well, if the older Animal Crossing games are anything to go by, at the very least, I know there's golden tools in the game. And golden tools get some pretty cool effects. And since this game has a crafting system, I would assume that the gold is used in crafting those gold tools. There might be some other crafting recipes that use it. Oh, bees aren't worth shit. There might be other crafting recipes that use it, but otherwise it's worth like, I don't know, 5 or 10,000 bells if you sell it, but I think until more information is out, I would hold on to them. I just maxed out my storage. Oh yeah, I'm getting pretty close to maxing out mine already. But when you upgrade your house and make it bigger, apparently, according to Tom Nook, it also makes your storage bigger. So if you pay off the next like 198,000 well actually tomorrow you'll have a bigger storage because your house is going to be bigger tomorrow. And then after that, you know, you pay off that 198,000 for the next loan and you upgrade the house again. I'm assuming you'll get even more storage. Which is nice because there wasn't a lot of storage in that thing, and I was scared that was going to be the storage for the whole game, and I was like, uh-oh. I'm going to run out of space for all my shit again. But fortunately, you get increases in it, so... I don't know how many times, but you do get more. You just gotta hold on to stuff till tomorrow, I guess, and then you'll have more storage. What is that? Is that something I've caught before? A stink bug. Yeah, I've gotten a stink bug before. Hold on, let me see how much that motherfucker's worth. I'm about to let him go. Stink bugs probably aren't worth much because they stink. Oh. 120 bells! Sir. Be gone from my inventory. Let me move that gold nugget over here. 120 bells. Yeah, you can sneak. You can either walk real slow, or if you hold A while you're having the net in your hand, you walk a little slower until you let go of it. You can walk super, super slow if you barely touch the stick with the net out. It's like the slowest movement. But even just walking, I think, yeah, you can, like, if you barely move the stick, even just normal walking, you can sneak a little bit. But the best sneak is when you're holding the net. I always get so stressed out when there's fucking cars driving past my window because I always feel like I'm not gonna hear the loud bloop. Because when I fucking fish, at this point in my life, I've gotten to a point where I can't do it with the visual cue anymore because I'm not fast enough visually, so I close my eyes while I'm fishing and I just listen to the sound. But when the window's open, because it gets hot in this room, I just listen for the bloop to know when to do it when the cars drive by. They're so fucking loud that I don't hear it sometimes. It's very annoying. Ugh, a dab. Which, I mean, I'm glad that they have it made in a way that it has an audio cue, because that makes it much more bearable to fish, because I think if I had to do it purely on the visuals, I would never catch, like, any good fish. They would all get away from me. to turn... Please come back. I just left the dock. Oh, there we go. Oh, Jesus, I wasn't expecting it to do it on the first... Hey, finally, something worth a decent amount. Not the best, but it's better than a fucking dab. Ooh, I hope this is an oarfish, please, for the love of God. Oh, don't turn away from me. No, god damn it. An olive flounder. I hate olive flounders so much because they're so big that I think it's a good fish. And then it's not. Because olive flounders, for being so big, they are worth like nothing. See, where's the fish guide? Olive flounder. They're worth 800. Poopy. Oh, hey, fish spawn here. Hey. Now that's a fish. See, that's worth something. This olive flounder is not. The stack of pears is worth more than the flounder. I mean, I guess it's the stack of pears is worth more than the football fish and the fucking red snapper also, but by much less of a margin. And it's not like there's more pears for me to grab at this point, I don't think. Unless there's some up here that I didn't grab. But otherwise, I mean, these stacks of pears are so far the most expensive thing I found on this island. Did I ever come back and hit this rock? I don't think so. I did not. Oh, whiffed. Well, it's definitely not going to give me another hit. Plug up these holes. Okay. Let's see, I've never actually tried the reroll thing with the fish bait. Let's see, scatter food. Oh, yeah, there we go. There's another one now. I guess I didn't hit the one that was already there, so it didn't re-roll it, it just spawned another one, like, right next to it. So I'm trying to get the one that just spawned and not that little one. There we go. Hey, that's worth a good chunk of money. I don't want this trip to be a complete waste since I fucking didn't clear up my inventory before I came over here. Wondering when that fucker was gonna bite. Took to the fifth one. These guys aren't worth anything. I don't think I found a river fish so far that's worth like a decent amount. But I'm still trying, just in case. Oh, absolutely not. go back to the ocean fish for now. Scare that fucker away. I assume that this game, like the other ones, still has like a spawn limit on how many fish and bugs can be around. It's just higher because it's a console game. So I'm scaring away some of the little fish as I go. Oh! Gotta go make another fishing rod. Release the squid. Do I have branches on me? Yeah, I do. You know what, let me not shake the trees without a net in my hand in case there's a fucking wasp. Though a wasp would be a nice bug catch. It's on the better side of prices for bugs. Let's craft. I love that you can speed up that animation. It makes the crafting much more bearable. Because I like the idea of this game having crafting and stuff, but if I had to watch that full anime... I'm an idiot. I made a fucking net instead of a fishing rod. I don't know why I haven't considered being able to catch wasps. You have to be very fast. It's kind of hard to get used to, but you can definitely catch them. And they're worth, I think, 2,500 when you catch them. I meant to craft a... Oh, I exited the menu. Let's craft. I want to make a fishing rod. Not a second net like I did. All done for now. Bee. But bees aren't worth much, so I'm just gonna... Bye-bye. Fishing rod, there it is. Yeah, bees are very cute. Their little fuzzy butts. See if I can find a wasp on this island. I will say, if you are trying to catch a wasp, or you don't want to get stung by wasps, I was gonna say stinged. If you don't want to be stung, definitely don't shake trees without your net out. Because, I mean, there is like a tactic that my friend was telling me about, where you can get enough distance from it where you actually have time, if you don't have your net out, to pull it out while the wasp is chasing you, but if you are finding them when you're getting wood, I guess my suggestion for that situation would just be shake the trees first, just to be sure there's no wasp in it, and then switch to the axe to hit it. Because it seems that this game has the wasp spawn a lot more frequently than the older ones. Because it used to be, like, in the other games, there would only be, like, 2 wasp nests in your town a day or something like that. But in this game, I know... Hold on. I know I've gotten, like, 4 or 5 in a day. So there's definitely, like, an increased amount. How much is a day? Oh, God. Okay. Poo-poo. So you gotta be, like, extra careful in this one, it seems. That's just a branch. I'm trying to instigate one, but it doesn't seem there's any wasps on this island. Really? Not one? Oh, I've been around all the trees already. That's crazy. I'm very surprised. Usually, I find like 2 on a deserted island. There's not even 1 here. Huh. Oh, maybe when I get back to my town. How much are ladybugs worth? Probably not much. I don't think it's worth bothering her. 200? No. I'll let her relaxation over there on those flowers. The wharf roaches. The wharf roaches don't even have a price on this wiki. So I don't even know if you can sell them. Probably just little creatures that nobody wants to buy. Which is very sad. But also they're roaches, so I'm like, ugh. But also I feel bad for them. I wouldn't buy them, but I feel bad that nobody else will. Unless they will, and it's just that nobody's listed the price on the wiki, which is possible. Oh, hey, I had a Nook Miles thing to catch one of those. So, I mean, I can't be too upset. You sold them before? How much were they worth? You don't know? That's fair. Especially if you were selling things in bulk, it's hard to keep track of. Maybe it's just that nobody's bothered to sell it by itself to determine its exact price to list it, and just sell it in bulk with other things. Oh, come on. No, let it go. I don't want that thing. God, Jesus. Let it go. Might just have to catch the next thing worth any half-decent amount and leave, because my inventory is full as hell. Let me check something. When do emperor butterflies not spawn yet? No, it seems they take till like 4:30. Oh, it is 4:30. So maybe now some emperor butterflies would spawn. So those are worth a good amount. Wait, let me get my Nook miles. There we go. Thank you. Oh, catch bugs. 'Cause honestly, I think the emperor butterflies are worth more than a lot of the stuff I'm carrying right now, so if they start spawning, that would be pretty good. Definitely not the... Which one is this? Orchid mantis? Yeah. Absolutely. Like for a bug that spawns on a flower, they're pretty good. Paper kite butterfly. Paper kite butterfly is only 1,000. I'm selling things individually now. I mean, that's a good way to keep track of like what's good to sell and what's not. Because you get to know the exact values for everything. I think one of the most expensive bugs I've caught so far is the emperor butterfly, because those each are like 4,500, I think? No, just 4,000. But still, I mean, you know, 4,000 bells for a butterfly is pretty good, especially because butterflies are so easy to catch. They don't, like, run away from you or anything. So, I mean, you know. And they seem to spawn a lot more frequently once it's the right time on the deserted islands, because I don't really see them in my town. But on the deserted islands, I usually see them all over the place. But I don't know if they'll start spawning now that it's the right time, or if I would have to leave and go to a different deserted island to start seeing them. What time do they spawn? According to the app, it says... It's hard to read a little bit, but it says like 4:30, so they should be starting to spawn. And then they're basically around like all night. Oh no, it's 5. Which one was the one I was looking at that said 4:30? Was I looking at a fish or something? I don't know. I must have been looking at the wrong one. I guess it's in like 30 minutes. If anything, I can catch something else and then just come back to a different deserted island and start catching emperor butterflies later. If I could just catch one more thing that's worth a half-decent amount. Let's see. I hope that this fish is worth something. You know what? Whatever. I gotta go swap it. Let me see. What do I have in there? The sea butterfly. I think the sea butterfly is definitely worth more than the sea bass, because the sea butterfly is like 1,000. And the sea bass is like one of the shittier fish. Yeah, it's only worth 400. Fuck it. You're staying here. I'm leaving. Oh, wait, never mind. There's a fish right here. Alright, a red snapper. Now we're talking. That's 3K. Swap it. What's the cheapest thing I have here? I would assume if I don't just throw away some of my items, the sea butterfly. So goodbye. What is that? Is that just a tiger butterfly? Yeah. Okay, I'm leaving. For real. I'm ready to go home. Yep. I can't wait for the museum to be finished. Yeah, the museum looks really nice in this game. Can I make... I just realized, because I had the recipe for it, can I just make more bridges? Or was that a one-time thing that they gave me? Because I needed to make a bridge. Like, did I lose that recipe? Yeah, I guess so. Damn. I guess I just have to wait till the next time the island needs a bridge. And they'll let me make it again. See how much money I made this time. Hello, boys. I want to sell. That's it. Oh, 47K flat, nice. Oh, is this one for earning bells? Okay. Right, I keep forgetting I have that phone case on me. I want to see how the customization for that works and what I can do with it. It's got a little sody. Customize something, let's see. Phone case. These kits can be used to change the appearance of your Nook phone. If you use custom design, your Nook phone will keep its appearance even if that design is changed later. Okay. So I can either just have the same one, but a different color, or... Okay. I know what I'm gonna do then. Oh wait, did I earn more Nook miles? Oh, pick of the bunch. Based on, oh, the amount of fruit you sold. Okay. Cool, so I did that. Let me see. So... tool. Just make this all transparent for now. Count here 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13, 14, 15, 16. So if I do 16 times 2 is 32. Okay, tool. Okay, that should work, and then just do fill tool. Thumbs up. Now I can make that my phone case. Nice. I'm done for now. Hell yeah. It's perfect. Now I have the cutest damn phone ever. Hey, that's fine. We can all have the same phone. The more the merrier, you know? Just make sure you have, let me see how much the phone case costs. You have to redeem Nook Miles for it once you unlock the customization feature. Let me see. Redeem Nook Miles. It's 1800. So just make sure you have 1800 on you, and you're good. Actually, I haven't checked Nook Shopping today. Let's see what's on here. Lawnmower, magazine, green glasses. Oh, these shorts are cute. When does that show up? I think sometime after you get the shop. You already have the shop, so it should be soon. If you go talk to... I don't know if he says it in the morning announcement. It might be after Nook asks you to move more people in and set up more houses and whatever. But you'll know because either he'll say it in the announcements that he does when you log in the first time of day, or just when you talk to him. He'll tell you he has like a furniture workshop, I think is what he calls it, and then he teaches you how to customize furniture. And then after you do that, he gives you like the free customization kit so you can do more stuff, and then that's when you can go to the Nook machine and buy the phone case. But then you have to wait like another day for the phone case to show up because it comes in the mail. It's not one of, I mean, it's not a piece of paper, so it doesn't get printed out right away. Place order. Do you want these shorts? Here, actually, I think Teddy will definitely want these shorts. So here, I'll send one to you. It's got a preloaded message. Sure. Here you go. I think the mail comes faster when it's from a friend. And then send his gift to Teddy. So it seems when it's in the Nook Shopping Daily Selection, I can... Oh! White shoes! Here you go. I found you your shoes. Do I have KK Bazaar? Oh, you're very welcome. Let me go see if I have KK Bazaar before I order it. See, I have Lament, Soulful, and Surf, and I do not have KK Bazaar. So I'm gonna go buy that. I like to collect all the KK songs when I play Animal Crossing games. Even though I don't listen to most of them. I just kind of keep them for... I mean, I'll like listen to them once because I bought it, but... I have like a select few that I always have playing in my house. Like Surf and KK. And the rest of them are just there to say that I got them. Place order. Let's see, do I want any of this shit from the phone game? I mean, I guess this little camper thing is cute. This little model car. Maybe when I have more space, that stuff's not gonna go away. 10 minutes is when Emperor Butterflies start spawning. Let me buy another ticket while I'm here. I don't know why I keep leaving without buying the ticket. I always want to have a ticket on me. Redeem Nook Miles. Now time to empty my inventory a bit more before I go to another island with my inventory full of shit that I don't need. So I obviously don't need the customization kits on me. So put in storage. Just basically everything that is unnecessary. I don't think the presents spawn on deserted islands. I don't think I need the slingshot. I'll take like 3 with me, but I don't need to take all this iron in case I end up getting a full stack and then finding more, because then I wouldn't have any. I would be wasting an inventory slot for them. Do I want to take both of these nets? I guess so. I mean, one of them's bound to break. The one that I've been using, this one is. It's got to break eventually, and then I'll just have another one pre-crafted. So I think this should be good. I wonder if this can have a custom design on it. I'll check when I come back. Because if the customization for that simple shop sign is a custom design, I'll probably make some funny little image or something to put on there. Or maybe I'll just put like... put this crying cat on it. Or this little kitty. Or something. You know what, let me find something to do for 6 minutes just so that I go there after they're supposed to start spawning. Just in case it wants to be a pain in the butt about that. I'll find something to do on island for 5 minutes. Oh, there's the fucking villager I don't particularly care for. Sancho told you about rolling out the welcome wagon and stuff, right? Well, I went and got something too. Do you think you could find a spot for it, Cheeky? I know that you know where a stone tablet ought to go, Cheeky. Now get out there. You got this literally and figuratively. Oh, okay. Guess I can put it by Puck's house, because he's got stone stuff around his house already. Fits. Oh, maybe I can find a wasp on my island. Oop, that's what I meant to do. Nothing. branch. Money. There they go. Plop. It's not too difficult to grab them immediately if you have like the right angle that you shake the tree from, because your character automatically turns to face the wasp in surprise, so you just really have to if you shake the tree from the right spot, all you really have to do if you have the net out already is just hit A when you have control of your character again, or just mash A the whole time that the animation is happening, and you catch the wasp immediately. It doesn't even get a chance to start chasing you. Okay, so what I'm gonna do for this one is get rid of those weeds, because that makes... Okay, well, there wasn't a wasp there anyway. But if there was, it would have bounced somewhere else, and I wouldn't have been able to grab it immediately, and then I would have probably gotten stung. Oh wait, these were all fruit trees. I don't think there could have been a wasp in there today. Maybe this one? I think the ones with the more faded leaves are all fruit trees, so the wasps can't be in those. So those are safe if you're just looking for wood. At least I think so. I don't want to say that and then get you stung by wasps. I'll drop that for now. I'll just sell this wasp and this wasp's nest, even though I could hold on to the wasp nest for medicine, but I mean, why go? I'd rather just spend the 400 bells on the medicine than go through the trouble of looking for more weeds to craft it. I already have like 2 wasp nests in my storage. 2,800. So the wasp nests are worth like 300 bells. It's not bad for like what it is. Especially because if you catch the wasp then you get both. It just makes the wasp worth a little bit more. Okay, island time. For real now, it's 5. Is it 5 in my game? Yeah, it is. So it's Emperor Butterfly time. Because that's where the money is. And then maybe after I do this island run, I'll be done streaming for today. I'll probably keep playing on my own. I might take a break and just do something else for a little bit first. But I have been loving this game so much. I've been playing it like non-stop. It took all I had in me to stream Stardew Valley earlier before playing this, because I just wanted to play this all day. I love the little logo for the flight company. The little fucking dodo flapping its little wings. You've been playing all day? Yeah, it's really good. Honestly, with a lot of Animal Crossing games, after like the first day or two, I just end up only playing like for an hour or something. Just because there's not that much to do, but this one feels like there's so much more to it that actually makes it possible to play for so long and still be entertained. Oh wow, okay, so this is where my friend got all that bamboo. Just a fucking deserted island that had bamboo on it, I guess. And there we go. That's the only annoying part of the bamboo shoots, is that until they start growing, they have the same marking on the floor as fossils. So if you see a mark like that near some bamboo, it's probably not a fossil. I mean, it still could be, I guess, RNG, you know, but most likely if you see a little cross on the ground near some bamboo, it's a bamboo shoot. I'm going the wrong way. I'm surprised I still had enough time for the 7th hit. I should probably get to actually catching fish and butterflies soon. Just trying to get my free iron. Because I seem to get... And this is probably just luck based, you know, but I seem to get iron more frequently out of rocks when I'm on an island. So I usually take the time to hit the rocks on the island. Except for this rock, but I mean, I came here with 3 and I got 12 more. It's definitely worth the 2,000 Nook miles, especially because you get them fairly frequently, so I mean, it's not like I'm hurting for miles spending them coming to these islands, so it's definitely worth the trip for how much money you make. If you catch the right stuff and for the iron that you can get. the chance at, you know, foreign fruits without having to trade people or whatever. It's a very good deal. It's better than the island in New Leaf, I think. Because there's more variety in it. Because, like, the island in New Leaf was nice, but, you know, it got kind of boring catching the same, like, 5 bugs every night to make money. Though, I mean, the sharks spawn pretty frequently there, and, you know, it was a great way to make money. Because, I mean, you know, especially with the little basket that it had, you know, I was making, like, a few million a night. And the trip to that island was, like, free, or it was, like... It was either free or it was, like, a very minimal amount of bells. But I think it was free, because I don't know why they would charge you for it. But it was just, you know... It was great for making money. It was just boring in terms of changing it up, because, you know... It was, like, always... It was just an island that was always in summer. It was an island that was always in summer, and, like, the same stuff always spawned on it. So, I mean, eventually, you know, you're seeing, like, the same 5 bugs and, like, 5 fish, like, repeatedly over and over again for hours and hours and hours throughout the course of playing the game if you were going there to make money. And it was, like, the best way to make money, so you were probably going there to make money. Though I do miss, like, the little mini games that it had that you could, like, you know, you could go with your friends to the island and then play little mini games together, and that was fun. But you can't go to these islands with your friends, so I'm hoping that maybe later in the game there's something similar to that, where you can go somewhere that has little mini games or something, because that was really fun. That was the best part of the island, honestly. Like, making all the money was fine or whatever, you know, but the fact that it had a multiplayer aspect to it, aside from just hanging out in the same town and whatever, and it was like, you know, play hide and seek, or, you know, do like this scavenger hunt or something kind of stuff going on, was really, it was like really fun. It was really cute. Especially because that was like one of the only times where if you did that enough, like with your own friends or whatever, it had like online matchmaking in a sense, so you could like play with random people too, and that was very nice. You didn't just have to do it with your friends. So I mean, I miss that aspect of the island, but in terms of like making money and stuff, even though these islands don't give as much, I definitely prefer them. Because like, although it's a different island every time, and there's like the rare islands, of which I haven't gotten a rare island yet, but I know of them. So I mean, you know, there's always a chance that something like cool and interesting happens when you go to an island, instead of just going to the same island over and over again. Like, there's islands that are like covered in tarantulas, or like with a fucking like little island in the middle of the island, like I guess a little piece of land in like a lake or something that's like covered in money rocks or something, and it's like a bunch of like weird random stuff, and it's like, that's makes it exciting to go to these random islands, because you never know what you're gonna get. And even if it's just a normal island, you know, you get crafting materials, you can sit here and catch fish and stuff. And since it's such a small island, there's not a lot of ground to cover to look for the fish, so it's easier than fishing on your own island. Even if you don't have that little box, and I don't think it has like special spawn rates. So I feel like the one in New Leaf had oh, an anchovy. Stay away from my pizza. Let me put the anchovy first so I remember I'm keeping that for the museum. I lost my train of thought. Oops. Oh, that I think that New Leaf's island, I think maybe had bumped up percentages for like sharks and rare fish and stuff spawning. Because there wasn't a lot of stuff, it seemed, that could actually be allowed to spawn there. That wasn't worth, like, there was a couple things that were garbage, but for the most part, everything that spawned on that island was worth a lot of bells. But it was like the same, like, 5 things. There we go, that's nice. Anyway, at this point, I'm probably just rambling. Ah! I fucked that up. I don't know why I pulled at that point. Ugh. Sea bass. Sea bass. Again. Wonder how many I can catch in a row. I'm just kidding, I don't want to find out. I have a feeling this is gonna be another one. Yep. Wow. Can't believe it. Surprised I haven't seen an emperor butterfly yet. But maybe the later... I just found my first blue marlin thing huge. Congratulations! I still haven't found a blue marlin. It's a good catch. I assume you're gonna donate it to the museum first, but I'm sure that motherfucker's worth a lot. Yeah. Oh, fuck. Ooh. Ooh. That's a good chunk of money. I would love to find one. How much? 10K on its own. Yeah, I mean, if you find another one, that's a good chunk of change for one fish. That's even more expensive than the other one I've been catching. The oarfish. Oh my god. Another sea bass. Tiger butterfly. Let me run around the island part of it, and maybe there's an emperor butterfly around, I just don't see it. Or maybe I have to catch the butterflies that are around now so that more can spawn. Because these aren't worth fucking jacking shit. Oh. What? There we go. I caught a few of those long boys. Yeah, they're worth a little bit less than that. They're 9,000 instead of 10,000. I've caught like 3 or 4 of those, I think. Oh. Oh right, I forgot I had this catch 5 bugs thing. Release that. I really want some emperor butterflies to spawn, because that's easy money. They may not be worth more than some of these fish, but very easy to catch because it's just a butterfly. You don't even have to sneak up on them or anything. Just grab them and go. Let me see. My Critterpedia. Oh wait, where's the anchovy I just got? There it is. Okay. Emperor butterfly. Yeah, I mean, it says it's the right time. Seems they're here from 5 p.m. to 8 a.m. So they're here like all night. But this is when they're supposed to start spawning. There we go. I did see something down. Yep, there it is. Scoop. Let me guess, another sea bass. Oh, it didn't even look at my... Okay. About now. Yeah. Great. I mean, I called it. I said it was gonna be a sea bass. Son of a gun. Maybe I should start bringing some fish bait. I think the later in the night it is, the higher chance the rare stuff has to spawn. Because although it is the time for them to spawn, I feel like since it's just the beginning of their spawn time, it's like lower. So I'm just getting a bunch of fucking... Another one! Oh my god! A bunch of sea bass is what I was gonna say, as I caught yet another sea bass. Oh, there we go, finally. That's worth something. let's scoot you up here and release these 3 sea bass that I caught in a row. Bye. What if it's the same 3 sea bass and they just keep coming back to me? Maybe this will be like a red snapper or something. No, it's a squid. Goodbye. Paper kite butterfly. These aren't worth much, I don't think. Okay. Kite butterfly, yeah, just 1,000. Be free, little friend. Where are all the emperor butterflies at? Maybe this island just doesn't spawn them. Maybe it doesn't have the right arrangement or something. Let me see, does there? Emperor butterfly. No, it doesn't seem like it has. I mean, it only appears during certain months, but March is one of the months. The only real requirement it says on here is just 5 p.m. to 8 a.m. So I guess I'm just having terrible luck with finding one. I mean, some of these, like, bugs and fish, you know, they only appear in, like, certain areas. Like, there's, like, you know, fish that'll be, like, it'll only spawn on a pond on top of a mountain or something, or, like, at the end of the river where it meets the ocean, but not in the ocean, or shit like that. But Emperor Butterfly doesn't have any of that. It's just, it's gotta be the specific months that it spawns in, and it's gotta be 5 p.m. to 8 a.m. Golly! Oh, I broke my fishing rod. All done for now. Please don't be another sea bass. Oh, it's a red snapper. Nice. Can I not scare that one away? Leave. Oh. Oh. That's probably a sea bass. But, I mean, it's a fairly large shadow, so I still gotta catch it just to be sure it's not a better fish. It's a sea bass. That's probably gonna be a squid or something. Or God forbid a horse mackerel. God, just the thought of the horse mackerel made me hit A and not catch that fish. It's a horse mackerel. There we go. Hey, I've been waiting for you, buddy. Come here. Emperor butterfly. Well, that's a good catch. I believe that's the most expensive one out of all of these so far. I'm sure the anchovy isn't worth much, but it gets special inventory privileges because I don't have it in my museum. Oh, scared away that fish. It was probably a sea bass. That looked about the sea bass size. This might be a red snapper. Maybe. Nope, it's a dab. God. They need to update this game to get rid of the word not in the little joke they put in for the dab because it is bad. It's not worth anything. Oh, this fish turned around. This is a sea bass. I know it. I can feel it in my heart. I didn't mean to do that. But it was probably a sea bass, so you know what? Whatever. A squid. That was immediate. Another squid. Ugh. The later at night you do this, the better it seems to go, but the later you have to be up. Car drove by and I thought that last bloop was louder than it was. I'm gonna laugh if everyone that I've, like, fucked up trying to catch has been all, like, the expensive fish, but I just keep fucking up and not catching them. And instead I'm just catching all the sea bass. Hey, there we go, football fish. I mean, given my luck, all the ones that I missed probably are worth something. But I mean, what can you do? It already happened. Might as well just keep looking. I'll fill my inventory up eventually. I'm catching a lot of squids all of a sudden. More squid. It's hard to talk while I'm doing this part. Give me one momento. Don't turn away. Come on, just look at that thing. Please. Thank you. Shit, I'm about to fucking give up on this for now, honestly. Guess I do have to wait. I was thinking that since it seems all this stuff that's worth a lot is either always around or starts showing up around 5, so I thought 5 would be a good time to start grinding out the fishing stuff here, but Seems I still gotta wait till later for the better spawn rates or something, because I'm not really getting much. It's taking way longer to get decent stuff. Oh, red snapper. More emperor butterflies would spawn, that would be fantastic. So far I've only gotten the one. Well, let me do what I was saying earlier and just catch all these other random shitty butterflies. See if it forces more emperor butterflies to spawn if I get rid of these that are just flying around. Because I don't know if they're like despawning or not. Oh, what is that? Oh wait, is that just a tiger beetle? Yeah, never mind. I thought that was something new. I saw worth knowing. Oh, there's another common one like 2 inches away. How much is the tiger beetle worth? Maybe I'm wrong. Maybe it's worth a lot. Never mind, it's worth 240. Another red snapper, that's good. Oh wait, that's just a stink bug again. Oh, horse mackerel. I think that's honestly the worst fish for money possible. I don't think there's a fish that's worth less than the horse mackerel. Yes. Sorry, I'm just responding to something on Discord, so I stopped playing for a second. Now we're back to catching sea bass. And maybe something else. I just want to be a red snapper, please. No, it's a squid. I still haven't seen any emperor butterflies. And it seems the later into the night you get, the more frequently they spawn. Oh, why can I not? Hello? I was running through here before. Yeah, I've only seen one emperor butterfly so far on this deserted island, but last night I was fucking catching a shit ton of them. But I was playing much later at night, so I feel like maybe around like 7 p.m. or later is when they start spawning more, maybe 8. And they seem to be easier to find on the islands just because the islands are so small that, you know, you pretty much have to run into them if they're spawned because there's not a lot of, you know, room. So, if you haven't found one yet, I'd say if you got the Nook Miles for it, visit an island later tonight and you'll probably find one. You'll probably find 5. And those are worth a pretty penny. I hope I find a blue marlin soon. Because I don't know what months they're spawned, but if you found one, then they're spawned this month. I haven't found the big tuna either. So those are like 2 of the fish that are available right now I don't have. But I also don't know their spawn month, so I don't know if I'll be able to get them next month. So I'm hoping that on one of these nights when I go looking for blue marlin spawns near the pier. I see. Maybe I'll take some fish bait there or something. Are marlins one of the ones that have the fin popping out the top like sharks? Okay. So it'll just look like a big fish. Okay. That's another one I haven't seen, but I also don't... I mean, I haven't seen I haven't caught a shark, so I don't know what months they spawn. So I don't know if I even... I mean, I'm sure that the sharks spawn, like, year-round. Or at least, like, a lot of the time. Fucking dab. What's wrong, Hanky? Do you want to sit on my lap? Come here. Now behave. Don't be sniffing the microphone. That's rude. And loud. Probably. Ah, Hanky, you sniffled my neck and you made me lose that fish. I have to kill you now. I'm so sorry, Hanky. I'm just kidding, buddy. Don't look at me like that. I'm not gonna kill you. Oh, well, that was probably sea bass anyway. Tiger butterfly, the paper butterfly. Not seeing another emperor, unfortunately. Are you a decent fish? No. No is the answer to that. So the oarfish is at all hours in the ocean. Football fish, most hours, ocean. What else is worth a lot? These. Let's just see. All the ones that are worth anything are just... they are in the ocean. Is a sturgeon worth anything? I don't know if I've ever found more than one sturgeon. Oh, nice, congrats. Sturgeon. Oh, fuck, sturgeon is worth a lot. Whew. It's worth the same as much. The same as much. It's worth as much as the blue marlin. It's another 10k fish. So I guess if I find another one of these... Oh, they're at the mouth of rivers. Good to know. I don't think there's a river on this island, though. It's a very flat island. Well, hey, I guess pro tip for you, Gwen. If there's a big fish at the mouth of a river, it might be a sturgeon, and it's another big chunky boy for money. Oh, you found one. Nice. I still need to find a big tuna and a blue marlin. And maybe, hopefully, another sturgeon, because I can sell it now, because the first one I found I gave to the museum. Ooh, emperor butterfly. Thank God, they're starting to spawn more. Come here. Red snapper. Yum. How's my inventory looking? Okay, it's starting to get a little bit fuller, which is nice. Hopefully at some point soon I have enough stuff that I can just leave and be done with this for now. But I don't want to leave without a full inventory of good fish and drugs. Okay, there's another good one. Hey, finally. Oh, congrats, 2 emperors. Now you get to make that money. Seems they're starting to come out of hiding a little bit. Okay, let's release you. I wonder if this counts as like the same as the pier for the purposes of finding like a blue marlin. Maybe. Oh, sea bass. No! Okay, time to make another fishing rod. Keep crafting. Sea bass, they always look so big and they make so much noise splashing around when you're pulling it up. I always think it's going to be a big fish, and then I have to resign myself after thinking it's a big fish to thinking it's going to be a sea bass, because I'm like, there's no way I caught a big fish right now. And lo and behold, it's usually right. It's a sea bass. Well, that's going to be a shitty fish because I wasn't even. It's a boot! Son of a gun. Ugh. Guess there's a fish here. Football fish. Okay. Oh, it looked at it. I didn't think it would. fuck yeah, just found an oarfish? Hell yeah. That's money. Found like all of mine last night. Let's see. I think the Critterpedia tells you how many you've caught. I guess not. Oh well. It's definitely 3 or 4. No more, no less. Nice. Fourth one, that's real good. Oh, not that one. Release the horse mackerel, please. What? Please don't be a sea bass. Motherfucker. I hate these motherfuckers. Between the sea bass and the olive flounder, my life will never know peace. Hey, red snapper. That's a good fish. Nothing over there. Oh boy, a sea bass. No, a tire. Even worse. It's just garbage. Actually, I'm not gonna try to catch this thing. Just go away. Oh, stink bug, get out of here. Another stink bug, get out of here. Oh, okay, that one looks bigger, so I'm gonna go for that one and hope it's not a sea bass. I think they're far enough apart that catching this one won't scare the other one. Unless the other one keeps coming closer. No, okay, it's not scared away. Ugh, sea bass. I guess this stream has just devolved into a lot of me saying, ugh, sea bass. There we go, football fish. That's better. Sea bass. Tire. Maybe if I get a third tire, I can make the shitty stack of tires furniture. Honestly, at this point, I'd probably rather have the tires than the sea bass. No, I can't scare this little fucker away. What's up, Hanky? Why are you sniffing at me like that? Hmm? What's up, buddy? You wanna get down? Here. Ugh. Now, why don't you go to your bed? You can go relaxation. I guess the plan is kind of drop this boot because I already made the rubber boots. But I would like the check mark on the tire stack, even though I don't want the tire stack in my town, because, like, it's the worst fucking recyclable DIY project that they give you, because some of them are kind of cute. Like, I fucking fished up an aluminum can, and then the DIY thing was like, oh, put some, like, get some weeds, and then you can make, like, a little, you know, succulent, pot thing. I was like, okay. Strength. Oh, fuck? You have extras? You caught more than one? It's worth quite a bit. You found two? Well, let me just say congratulations to the owner of 15,000 shiny new bells. Because that motherfucker expensive. God damn. It's a very good catch. Congratulations. Sea bass. That fish looks extra tiny. That might be something new. Unless it's another anchovy. That's very small. Oh. It's a rock! Oh, there we go. Swap it. Fuck this sea bass, and I'll just take these 2 tires with me. Fuck it. I'm done for now. I'm done. I'm leaving. Goodbye. Bell-bottom country, this is Stovetop Mixed and Bold. Do you require assistance? Over. I'm ready to go. You ready to punt pontoons and fly soaring pansy here back to Chivimar? You positive? Yeah, I'm fucking positive, bro. Lifting off November Oscar Whisker. Oh my god, he says Whisker because he's not gonna say whiskey in a kid's game. That's funny. I didn't notice that. I thought he was saying whiskey. Hi, Hanky. You are back, I see. I can't tell what you want. Do you want to be on my lap, or do you want to be off of it? Everything but the anchovy. 53k, nice. Not a bad haul. I mean, not the best haul I've had, but you know. I was starting to get a little impatient, I guess. And I didn't want to keep waiting for other stuff. What was I gonna do? Oh, right, museum. Anchovy. It's new. This time, Blathers, I will have time to hear you talk about anchovies. There you go. Hooty hoo. This must be an anchovy. Actually, I forgot. He's confirmed British because he said jolly good. Now, might I interest you in a few fascinating facts about your anchovy? Yes, please. Wonderful. I would love nothing more. There are more than 140 species of anchovy, but they do all have some things in common. They are all small and feed by simply swimming with their mouths open to filter food particles from the sea. In my sleepier moments, I sometimes wish I could do that. And there you have it, fascinating stuff. Okay, you have my gratitude. I'm fine. Jolly good. Please enjoy the rest of your visit. Yeah, he said jolly good after all these years. He's confirmed Brit. Fucker. Guess I should put these fucking tires in storage. And if I get a third tire, I'll make a whole stack of them. What a great DIY project. What if I found 3 tires and just put them on top of each other? Wow, I'm so creative. You can't see me, but I'm shaking my head because it's fucking awful. See, look at that. I found a can, you know what I do with it? Look at that. It's got little succulents in it. It's very cute. You know? And then the other tire thing that you get for finding 1 tire instead of 3, or at least has some use, because, you know, it's like you fucking cut it in half or whatever, embed it into the floor, and it's like it's a little tire seat. It's still kind of ugly, but, I mean, you know, it has its use, and it's not, like, the most horrendous thing. It's not very, like, you know, offensive to the eyes. But then you find 3 tires, and they're like, oh ho ho. Oh, we made a tire seat before, but check this out. You can just put them on top of each other. Wow. Just clean up those old tires, put them in a stack, and just shove them somewhere. That's furniture, right? Awful. It's like the only DIY project that's come up that I've hated. It's the only one because it's so stupid and pointless. It's just find 3 tires and stack them on top of each other and fucking like hose them down, I guess, so they're not all fucking grimy. And that's it. That's your furniture. Horrible. Alright, let me deposit another 50k here. I already have enough, almost enough to pay my next home loan right away. I guess I'll redeem Nook Miles and just keep another ticket on me. I'm not gonna go right now, I'm gonna end the stream in a second, but I might as well just, you know, I'm gonna grab the ticket and go. Well, not go. Grab the ticket and put it away in storage until I decide to go. No, I don't want to make another selection. I'm good. Thank you. Did anything end up in here? Nope. I need more shit to progress in my town because I need Isabelle here already. I'm gonna fucking lose my mind if we don't get to town hall soon for Isabelle to be here. Because I need my dog wife to live here on this island and provide me services and not actually be my wife. She doesn't have time for that. But I need her here. I miss her so much. I didn't mean to drop that. I meant to put it in storage. There we go. Oh. What did I get miles for? Putting stuff in storage? Yes. That's funny. Okay. There we go. Now the fireplace is on. Place item. Got my Nintendo Switch. Got that weird breaker thing up on the wall that you can barely see. You have to turn the camera all the way around to like half see it up there. But I mean, maybe it'll get me some happy home points, so, you know. It's not like you can see it anyway. I think my house is nice and cozy right now. I mean, it'll be bigger tomorrow, but, you know. I'm hoping to get some tables in here or something so I can, like, have some more... Because all this space here is just, you know, going to waste. But I want to have, like, a table here, maybe move the Switch onto it and just have, like, plants or something on top of the fireplace. That candle could go up there. Well, I mean, I guess the candle could go somewhere else, because it's the point of putting a candle on top of a fireplace. I mean, maybe if I scoot the Switch over... Oh, oops. I put it in the middle again. Let me see. Where's the can? There it is. There we go. Sure, that works. Yeah, it is really just so high up. For no reason, too. You can't even fucking see it. And it has to go on, it's one of the things that has to go on a wall, so it's not like I can, like, put it down here or something. It just won't let me place it. It just says hang on wall. And then as soon as I try to hang it on any wall, it just fucking skyrockets up there. Just whoop. I have no choice but for it to be that high up. Alright, well, I think that's gonna do it for me for today. But thanks for coming and watching. I always appreciate having new viewers around. Having viewers around, period. Makes it a lot more entertaining to sit here and do the streams. Here, Hank, I need you to get down for a second so I can turn this stuff off, buddy. Oh, I know. You just like sitting up here so much. Well, alright. Thanks for watching. I'll probably be streaming again very, very soon. More Stardew Valley and more of this, probably. Just because they're both very relaxing games in these very stressful times. But yeah, thanks for watching, and I will catch you another time. Bye-bye.